what is within our control? This age-old question posed by the Stoics has echoed through centuries, inviting reflection on the boundaries of our agency in a world fraught with uncertainty. In the digital age, where information flows freely and privacy feels like a relic of the past, this query takes on renewed significance. As we navigate the intricacies of modern life, it becomes increasingly vital to discern what aspects of ourselves we choose to safeguard from the public eye. In this era of oversharing and incessant connectivity, cultivating a sense of privacy is not just an act of self-preservation but a practice in aligning with Stoic principles. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy forged in the crucible of adversity, offers timeless wisdom on how to navigate the complexities of existence with grace and resilience. At its core lies the fundamental belief in focusing only on what is within our control and letting go of the rest. In the context of privacy, this translates into a deliberate effort to discern between what should be shared with the world and what should be held close to the chest. In this video, we delve into 7 key aspects of our lives that warrant safeguarding, drawing insights from Stoic philosophy to illuminate the path towards a more intentional and private existence. In a world where digital footprints can last a lifetime and boundaries blur between the public and the private, reclaiming ownership over our personal information is an act of empowerment. From our thoughts and emotions to our relationships and aspirations, each facet of our being deserves the sanctuary of privacy. Through the lens of Stoicism, we explore how cultivating a sense of privacy can fortify our sense of self and shield us from the incessant demands of the outside world. By embracing the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and temperance, we can chart a course towards becoming true stewards of our own privacy. In an age where social media algorithms dissect our preferences and online trackers monitor our every move, the concept of privacy may seem like a relic of a bygone era. However, Stoicism reminds us that true freedom lies in our ability to cultivate an inner sanctuary that remains impervious to external influences. By honing our discernment and exercising restraint in what we choose to share with the world, we reclaim agency over our digital identities and safeguard the sanctity of our inner lives. In the pursuit of becoming true Stoics, let us embark on a journey of introspection and deliberate action, forging a path towards a more private and resilient existence in an increasingly public world. 1. Guardians of tranquility, cultivating emotional boundaries for everlasting inner peace. The path to lasting inner peace in Stoicism hinges on the cultivation of emotional boundaries. Safeguarding our emotional state, the wellspring of our serenity, is paramount. This practice, akin to becoming a guardian of tranquility, ensures our inner peace remains an impregnable fortress against external influences. By keeping certain aspects of our emotional life private, we shield our mental well-being from unnecessary turmoil and cultivate the self-mastery that lies at the heart of Stoicism. One compelling reason for maintaining emotional privacy is to safeguard our peace of mind from the slings and arrows of external forces. Stoicism teaches us that our reactions, not events themselves, are the true sources of distress. When we openly share our emotional experiences, we invite a cacophony of opinions, judgments, and even manipulations from others. This external interference can disrupt the tranquility we strive to maintain, leading to unnecessary stress and conflict. By keeping our emotional responses private, we retain control over our inner reactions and protect our calm from the taint of outside perspectives. Moreover, this one provides fertile ground for self-reflection and personal growth. Stoicism champions introspection and self-awareness as vital tools for development. When we preserve our internal world, we create a secure space for honest self-examination. This private domain becomes a refuge where we can explore our thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment or misunderstanding. Through this process of introspection, we can identify irrational beliefs, challenge negative thought patterns, and cultivate a more resilient and rational mindset. all of which contribute significantly to enduring inner peace. Guarding our inner world also fosters the development of equanimity, the mental calmness and composure central to Stoicism. By not exposing our emotions to the scrutiny of others, we learn to regulate them more effectively. This practice equips us to remain steady and composed in the face of life's inevitable challenges. When we guard our tranquility, we are better equipped to respond to adversity with reason and calmness, rather than being swept away by emotional turbulence. This steady demeanor not only benefits our own well-being, but also sets a positive example for others, demonstrating the strength and serenity that Stoicism advocates. And you know what? Preserving our emotional privacy cultivates a sense of autonomy and self-reliance. Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what we control and accepting what we don't. By managing our inner life, we assert control over our inner world, reinforcing the Stoic principle of self-mastery. This autonomy empowers us to navigate life's complexities with confidence and clarity, free from the need for external validation or approval. As we cultivate this self-reliance, we become more resilient and less susceptible to the whims and pressures of the external world. Living in accordance with nature aligns with the Stoic ideal, and maintaining our emotional privacy fosters this harmony. Stoicism teaches us to live in harmony with our rational nature, which recognizes the importance of inner tranquility. By guarding our emotional life and maintaining privacy around our deepest feelings, we honor this rational nature and create an environment conducive to serenity and wisdom. This practice helps us remain centered and balanced, even amid the chaos and unpredictability of life, thereby achieving a state of enduring inner peace. Cultivating a private inner life also enhances our ability to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. When we keep our emotions private, we give ourselves the time and space to process them internally, which allows us to approach situations with a clear and rational mind. This deliberate response aligns more closely with Stoic principles, as it emphasizes the importance of thoughtful reflection over hasty reactions. This considered approach to emotional management further strengthens our inner peace and supports the Stoic pursuit of virtue through reason and wisdom. And plus, it also serves as a shield against the volatility of human interactions. Relationships, be they personal or professional, can often be fraught with misunderstandings, conflicts, and emotional upheavals. By keeping our emotional life private, we reduce the risk of these interactions adversely affecting our mental state. This protective stance does not imply emotional detachment or isolation, but rather a strategic safeguarding of our inner peace. This way, we can engage with others more effectively and compassionately without compromising our own tranquility. Furthermore, maintaining privacy regarding our emotional state can significantly improve our resilience. In the face of life's challenges, having well-defined emotional boundaries allows us to maintain a stable internal environment. This stability enables us to recover more quickly from setbacks and to face difficulties with a calm and composed demeanor. This resilience is a core component of Stoic practice, which teaches that true strength lies in our ability to remain undisturbed by external circumstances and to find peace within ourselves regardless of the external chaos. And finally, keep this secret will help us to live more authentically. When we guard our inner world, we are not swayed by the expectations and judgments of others. This authenticity aligns with the Stoic goal of living a life true to our principles and values. By being true to ourselves, we cultivate a deeper sense of integrity. 2. The Stoic Keep: Essential Secrets for Living a True Stoic Life. Imagine a worn leather satchel tucked away in a quiet corner of your study. Inside, nestled amongst the comforting scent of aged parchment, lies The Stoic Keep: Essential Secrets for Living a True Stoic Life. This isn't a book for coffee table displays or casual conversation. It's a cherished companion, a guidepost on a deeply personal journey. The wisdom it imparts flourishes best not under the spotlight, but within the sanctuary of privacy. Consider the life of Epictetus, a freed slave who became a renowned Stoic teacher. Despite his outward influence, his core beliefs were forged in the crucible of self-reflection. His teachings, emphasizing reason and virtue, stemmed from his own internal struggles, not a desire for public acclaim. Sharing your Stoic practices with the world risks the allure of vanity. Public displays of virtue can morph into a prideful performance, tainting the purity of your actions. The Stoic path emphasizes the intrinsic value of good character, a quality best cultivated in the fertile ground of self-reflection. When your Stoic pursuits remain a private garden, you nurture virtue for its own sake, embodying the very essence of Stoicism. Moreover, Stoicism is not a rigid set of rules but a sculptor's chisel, allowing you to shape your response to life's unpredictable circumstances. The dichotomy of control serves as your compass, guiding you to distinguish between what you can and cannot control. Sharing your struggles with external forces can cloud this distinction. By grappling with challenges in the quietude of your own company, you sharpen your ability to discern your domain from the external world. This introspection fosters true inner resilience, the cornerstone of the Stoic life. Imagine a sculptor meticulously working a block of marble in private. Each chip reveals the form within. Likewise, private contemplation allows you to confront and overcome obstacles, shaping your character into a monument of Stoic fortitude. Think of a flickering candle flame. Exposed to a draft, it dances erratically, casting distorted shadows. Publicly proclaiming your adherence to Stoicism can create the burden of maintaining an unblemished facade. When your Stoic practices remain a private haven, you grant yourself the freedom to stumble, to learn from missteps, and to rise again without the scrutiny of public judgment. This fosters a safe space for genuine growth. The Stoic philosopher Seneca once wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Privacy allows you to reclaim that wasted time, dedicating it to the pursuit of Stoicism without the distractions of external pressures. In the quietude of your own company, you can truly grapple with the teachings, integrating them into the fabric of your being and ultimately living a life worthy of a Stoic sage. The private nature of these practices also cultivates a sense of mystery and self-control. The story of Zeno of Citium, who left a lecture hall due to students' lack of seriousness, illustrates the significance of self-discipline and environmental control. Zeno's silent yet powerful statement through his actions underscores the importance of inner principles. Emulating Zeno's self-discipline and command over life involves maintaining the privacy of our inner principles and practices. This reserved approach not only fosters self-respect, but also an aura of mystery, serving as a source of strength and respect. By keeping these principles close, you allow their strength to grow within you, untainted by external validation or criticism. Let us tell you a Stoic story that beautifully illustrates the profound impact of keeping one's philosophical practices private and sacred. The tale revolves around the revered Stoic philosopher, Musonius Rufus, whose life and teachings left an indelible mark on the Roman world. Musonius Rufus, a prominent Stoic during the reign of Emperor Nero, faced numerous challenges throughout his life, yet he remained steadfast in his commitment to Stoic principles. His life serves as a testament to the power of inner strength and the importance of maintaining a private sanctuary for one's deepest convictions. Born in the 1st century AD, Musonius Rufus rose to prominence as a philosopher and teacher in Rome. Despite the turbulent political environment and the tyranny of Nero, Musonius focused on teaching the principles of Stoicism, emphasizing the importance of virtue, self-control, and resilience. His teachings, however, were not meant for public display or to gain favor with the powerful. They were deeply personal, reflecting his unwavering dedication to Stoicism. The story begins during a period of intense political unrest. Nero, known for his paranoia and cruelty, perceived philosophers, particularly those advocating for personal freedom and virtue, as threats to his rule. Musonius Rufus, with his growing influence, inevitably attracted Nero's suspicion. Despite the looming danger, Musonius continued his teachings, but he did so with a profound sense of discretion and humility. He understood that true Stoicism thrived in the quiet recesses of one's mind, far from the clamor of public life. In one notable incident, Musonius was arrested and exiled to the desolate island of Gyros, a barren and inhospitable place. Rather than seeing his exile as a punishment, Musonius viewed it as an opportunity to deepen his Stoic practice. Away from the public eye and the distractions of Rome, he embraced the solitude and harsh conditions as a means to cultivate inner strength and resilience. His exile became a crucible for his philosophy, a private retreat where he could refine his thoughts and fortify his spirit. Musonius's life on Gyros exemplified the Stoic ideal of focusing on what is within one's control and accepting what is not. The harsh environment and isolation did not break his spirit. Instead, they served to strengthen his resolve and commitment to Stoic principles. He engaged in constant self-reflection, using the solitude to explore the depths of his philosophy without the need for external validation or recognition. This period of intense introspection solidified his understanding of Stoicism and reinforced his belief in the importance of maintaining a private inner life. His followers, though distant, were deeply inspired by his example. They saw in Musonius a living embodiment of Stoic principles, demonstrating that true strength and virtue come from within, not from public acclaim. His quiet perseverance and dedication to self-improvement resonated deeply, influencing future Stoics like Epictetus, who regarded Musonius as a key mentor and inspiration. Upon his eventual return from exile, Musonius continued to teach, but his approach remained unchanged. He emphasized the importance of inner virtue over outward appearances and public recognition. His experiences had taught him that the essence of Stoicism lies in the private, personal commitment to its principles. By keeping his deepest convictions private, he preserved their purity and power, free from the corrupting influence of external validation. The story of Musonius Rufus serves as a powerful illustration of the Stoic belief in the sanctity of a private inner life. His life exemplifies how the true essence of Stoicism flourishes in the quiet, personal spaces where one can reflect, grow, and strengthen without the distractions and pressures of the external world. It is in these private moments that the seeds of wisdom and resilience are sown, ultimately allowing individuals to live a life of true virtue and inner peace. Emotional energy, another crucial aspect, finds better management within the boundaries of privacy. Seneca's warnings against scattering attention and energy across various distractions and external validations highlight the necessity of focus. The preservation of private Stoic practices conserves emotional and mental energy, directing it towards what truly matters: personal growth, tranquility, and resilience. This focused approach equips you with the composure and strength necessary to navigate life's challenges. Just as a candle shielded from the wind burns steadily, so too does the Stoic spirit flourish when protected from the gusts of public scrutiny and external pressures. In essence, the importance of maintaining privacy in Stoic practices cannot be overstated. This secrecy preserves inner strength, fosters humility, ensures self-control, and effectively manages emotional energy. Drawing from the wisdom of ancient Stoics such as Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, individuals can cultivate a resilient and tranquil mind, embodying a life of true virtue and excellence. The inner sanctuary created through this private journey becomes a fortress of tranquility, where the essence of Stoicism can truly thrive. 3. Integrity's watchman, maintaining authenticity behind the curtain of privacy. You're likely familiar with the Stoic emphasis on virtuous living, guided by the principles of reason and nature's wisdom. But what might surprise you is their profound reverence for authenticity, a steadfast dedication to embracing one's true self. In the Stoic worldview, the true measure of character isn't found in public displays, but rather in the unguarded moments behind closed doors. Picture a hidden chamber tucked away within the bustling walls of a castle. This, to the Stoic, represents privacy, a sacred haven where the soul can strip away the layers of societal expectation and delve into its unfiltered essence. Here, introspection reigns supreme. Vulnerabilities are not concealed but acknowledged, weaknesses transformed into opportunities for growth through sincere self-examination. Unlike an actor donning a mask for the stage, the Stoic engages in a private dialogue with themselves, wielding honesty as a sculptor's chisel to carve their character into a reflection of their deepest values. Living authentically in private isn't about seeking external validation. True virtue, unlike fleeting applause, finds its fulfillment in the quiet satisfaction of righteous living. By embracing this authenticity, Stoics fortify their inner peace, erecting a bastion against the tempests of external pressures. Consistency becomes their North Star, guiding them steadfastly amidst the ever-changing tides of public opinion. Envision a lighthouse standing resolute amidst a raging storm. The Stoic, through their private adherence to principle, becomes their own beacon, emanating inner peace and unwavering conviction. Privacy isn't merely a retreat, it's a crucible for growth. Away from the distractions of the world, the Stoic confronts life's trials head-on. Flaws are not swept under the rug, but courageously addressed. Like a blacksmith refining metal in the furnace, the Stoic utilizes solitude to temper their resolve and sharpen their virtues. Here, in the seclusion of private struggle, true character is forged, preparing them to navigate the external world with unwavering integrity. Envision a knight, honing their skills in the quietude of the training yard. Solitude becomes the arena where the Stoic cultivates their mental and emotional fortitude, ensuring they can face any challenge with courage and virtue. This emphasis on authenticity extends beyond the individual to encompass their interactions with others. By honoring their own inner complexity, Stoics recognize and respect the unique essence of every individual. They view the human spirit as a rich tapestry woven with diverse threads, rejecting the notion of a one-size-fits-all identity imposed by society. This fosters a world characterized by genuine connection and mutual respect, where interactions are founded on truth and empathy rather than manipulation or deceit. Envision a bustling marketplace where vendors proudly display their wares with transparency and integrity. By living authentically, the Stoic contributes to a society where honesty and understanding form the bedrock of every interaction. And indeed, the Stoics' commitment to authenticity in private becomes a powerful testament to their philosophy. It signifies a life guided by an internal moral compass, defiant in the face of superficiality. Through the cultivation of inner strength, the Stoic not only becomes their best self, but also illuminates the path of integrity for others to follow. Envision a solitary star, casting its radiant light across the vast expanse of the night sky. The Stoic, through their unwavering commitment to authenticity, becomes a beacon of virtue, inspiring others to embrace their true selves and navigate the world with integrity. 4. Boundaries unchained. Designing healthy limits to guard your inner haven. Delving into a profound understanding deeply rooted in Stoicism, Boundaries Unchained explores the intricate concept of personal boundaries, highlighting their pivotal role in achieving inner tranquility and leading a life of virtue. Drawing from the rich heritage of ancient Greek philosophy, Stoicism underscores the profound significance of boundaries as essential constructs in shielding one's inner sanctum from external disturbances while fortifying mental resilience. Within Stoic philosophy, The notion of privacy transcends mere isolation or defense against external intrusion. It embodies the nurturing of the soul's sovereignty and the preservation of its autonomy amidst the tumultuous currents of the external world. By conscientiously delineating and steadfastly upholding boundaries, individuals carve out a sacred space wherein virtues can flourish, fears can be confronted, and aspirations pursued with undistracted focus. Privacy emerges as a sacred refuge, a sanctuary where individuals commune intimately with their innermost selves and confront life's adversities with serene equanimity. The archetype of the Stoic sage, emblematic of moral excellence and inner peace, underscores the paramount importance of safeguarding one's inner haven with resolute determination. Through disciplined introspection and purposeful action, the Stoic sage erects an impervious fortress of the mind, immune to the caprices of fate or the judgments of others. In resonance with this Stoic ethos, the book advocates for a deliberate and intentional approach to establishing limits that shield individuals from the corrosive influences of external pressures and societal expectations. Furthermore, the transformative potential of boundaries in fostering healthy relationships and nurturing genuine connections with others is accentuated. In an era marked by relentless connectivity and digital intrusion, the establishment and maintenance of boundaries become indispensable for nurturing authentic human connections grounded in mutual respect and understanding. Prioritizing privacy and safeguarding one's inner sanctum empowers individuals to cultivate self-reliance and emotional resilience, facilitating the navigation of relationships with clarity and integrity. Now, we would like to take an example to show you how Stoicism's emphasis on establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries has been exemplified throughout history. Let us delve into the tale of Cato the Younger, a prominent figure in ancient Rome renowned for his unwavering commitment to Stoic principles, particularly in the face of political turmoil and personal adversity. Cato the Younger, born Marcus Porcius Cato Udicensis, lived during the tumultuous period of the late Roman Republic. As a Stoic philosopher and statesman, Cato exemplified the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in both his public and private life. His commitment to these principles was most prominently displayed during his relentless opposition to the autocratic ambitions of Julius Caesar. Despite being a senator in Caesar's Rome, Cato staunchly opposed Caesar's rise to power, viewing it as a threat to the Roman Republic's traditional values of liberty and self-governance. Cato believed in the importance of maintaining clear boundaries between the powers of the state and the liberties of its citizens, refusing to compromise his principles for the sake of political expediency. Cato's unwavering commitment to his ideals led him to engage in a series of political maneuvers and acts of defiance against Caesar's authority. He adamantly opposed Caesar's attempts to consolidate power, advocating instead for the preservation of the Senate's authority and the integrity of Rome's republican institutions. Despite facing immense pressure and personal risk, Cato remained resolute in his convictions, refusing to yield to Caesar's demands or compromise his principles. He understood the importance of maintaining clear boundaries between his personal integrity and the corrupting influences of power and ambition. In the end, Cato's steadfast adherence to Stoic principles ultimately cost him his life. Following Caesar's victory in the Roman Civil War, Cato chose to take his own life rather than submit to Caesar's rule or compromise his principles. By doing so, Cato demonstrated the Stoic ideal of living in accordance with one's values and maintaining personal integrity, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. The story of Cato the Younger serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries in both public and private life. Cato's unwavering commitment to his principles, despite the personal sacrifices it entailed, exemplifies the Stoic virtues of self-discipline, moral integrity, and resilience in the face of adversity. His story continues to inspire generations to uphold their principles and live with integrity, regardless of the challenges they may face. It serves as a practical compendium for integrating Stoic principles into the tapestry of daily existence, furnishing readers with actionable strategies for designing and implementing healthy limits conducive to personal growth and well-being. Through exercises in introspection and mindful boundary setting, readers are empowered to reclaim agency over their lives, fostering a profound sense of inner freedom that transcends external circumstances. Consequently, the book equips individuals with the requisite tools for aligning their lives with Stoic virtues and embarking upon a journey towards eudaimonia, flourishing and fulfillment. In sum, encapsulating the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, this exploration reminds readers of the cardinal importance of guarding their inner sanctuary with unwavering vigilance and intentional care. Embracing privacy as a cornerstone of self-mastery and personal flourishing enables individuals to cultivate an abiding sense of inner peace and resilience, transcending the vicissitudes of existence. In an epic characterized by unprecedented connectivity and information saturation, the imperative of establishing healthy boundaries has never been more pressing, rendering this exposition an indispensable compass for those aspiring to lead lives of wisdom, courage, and virtue. 5. Echoes of solitude. Discovering hidden gems in the realm of privacy. The modern world bombards us with a relentless clamor, a constant barrage of stimuli that drowns out the whispers of solitude. Yet, within the quietude lies a hidden chamber, a treasure trove waiting to be unearthed by those who dare to embrace privacy. For the Stoic, this isn't a mere preference, but a necessary path towards cultivating virtue and achieving inner peace. The Stoic philosophy hinges on the ability to control what we can control, our thoughts, perceptions, and reactions. However, in an environment overflowing with external noise and the ever-present pressure to curate a public persona, this control becomes a difficult feat. Solitude, however, offers a refuge, a sanctuary from the cacophony. Here, amidst the quietude, we can disentangle ourselves from the expectations and opinions that constantly swirl around us. We can shed the masks we wear for the world and confront our authentic selves, unvarnished and unfiltered. This introspection is the bedrock of Stoic practice. By examining our thoughts and desires in the serene space of solitude, we can identify and challenge unhealthy patterns. We can differentiate between the fleeting allure of external validation and the enduring strength of inner peace. In the constant din of the external world, these distinctions become blurred. But in the quietude, our values and priorities are laid bare, allowing us to refine them with a laser-like focus. Solitude fosters resilience. When we rely solely on external sources for entertainment and validation, we become vulnerable to their fluctuations. The echoes of solitude, however, urge us to cultivate self-sufficiency. We learn to find joy in the simple pleasures, in intellectual pursuits, and in the quiet companionship of our own thoughts. This inner strength becomes a shield against the inevitable disappointments and challenges that life throws our way. The embrace of privacy isn't about retreating from society or isolating ourselves emotionally. It's about creating a sacred space where vulnerability can coexist with self-reliance. In the quietude, we can explore our vulnerabilities without fear of judgment. We can acknowledge our anxieties and fears, not to wallow in them, but to understand them and develop the Stoic fortitude to navigate them with reason and equanimity. It will lead us to a deeper connection with the present moment. In the constant barrage of information and social interactions, mindfulness becomes a fleeting luxury. Privacy, however, offers the space to truly be present with ourselves and our experiences. We can savor the simple act of being, appreciating the beauty and wonder of the world around us, unburdened by the need to document or share it with the outside world. This present moment awareness is the foundation of Stoic tranquility, allowing us to appreciate all that we have exactly as it is. So, The next time the world feels overwhelming, heed the whispers of solitude. Embrace the privacy it offers and embark on a journey of self-discovery. Within the quietude lies a treasure trove waiting to be unearthed: resilience, self-knowledge, and the unwavering peace that comes from being present in the here and now. This is the path of the true Stoic, a path paved with introspection, self-sufficiency, and a profound connection with the present moment. 6. Overshadowed by revelation. Stories of lives exposed by excess. Picture a banquet overflowing with abundance. A succulent roasted goose, glistening under a honey glaze, competes for attention with ruby-red wine swirling in crystal goblets, while a riot of jewel-toned pastries clamors for recognition. Yet, for a Stoic, such a sensory onslaught wouldn't elicit pleasure, but rather serve as a cautionary tableau. Excess, in its manifold gluttonous forms, resembles a flickering candle casting long, menacing shadows, obscuring the very essence of what truly matters. At the heart of Stoicism lies a cornerstone virtue: discretion. When we unveil ourselves as open books, laying bare every fleeting fancy, indulgence, and vulnerability, we inadvertently stage a spectacle that not only diminishes us, but also veils the path to tranquility. Imagine a sculptor, his chisel patiently coaxing forth a magnificent form from a block of marble. Each purposeful strike reveals a bit more of the hidden beauty within. Now contrast this with a sculptor overtaken by frenzy, his hammer pounding relentlessly, shattering the stone's potential, leaving behind a jagged mess instead of a masterpiece. Excess mirrors this frenzy, chipping away at the serenity we could nurture within ourselves, leaving a fragmented self exposed to the judgmental gaze of the world. This idea blossoms not from the fleeting validation of others, but from the quiet satisfaction of living in harmony with reason and virtue. Surrendering to excess, whether material or emotional, binds us to external desires. We chase the ephemeral high of a lavish purchase or the hollow praise garnered by following the latest trends. This perpetual state of yearning breeds a gnawing dissatisfaction that eclipses the simple joys readily available to us. A Stoic cultivates contentment, a profound appreciation for the wealth already within our grasp. We find solace in the warmth of loved ones' company, the embrace of nature, and the quiet satisfaction of purposeful completion. These constitute the genuine sources of lasting happiness, far more reliable than the fleeting highs of excess. Moreover, the more we expose of ourselves, particularly our vulnerabilities and shortcomings, the more susceptible we become to the caprices of fortune. In a world prone to snap judgments, our past mistakes, anxieties, and deepest desires can be wielded as weapons against us. Stoics maintain a measure of privacy not out of paranoia, but to safeguard their inner peace. We share that which fosters meaningful connection while safeguarding the core of our being, ensuring that our happiness isn't contingent upon the fickle approval or disapproval of others. Imagine a Stoic life as a flourishing garden. We meticulously cultivate virtues, wisdom, justice, courage, temperance, and nurture the positive relationships that enrich our lives. Yet, a garden left exposed to the elements is swiftly ravaged by storms. Through maintaining a degree of privacy, we erect a barrier against the negativity that could disrupt our inner peace. And yeah, a life consumed by excess and revelation rests upon shifting sands. True happiness emanates from the quiet strength of virtuous living and discretion. By traversing the Stoic path, we become architects of our own serenity, revealing not a fragmented mess, but the enduring beauty of a life well lived. A testament to the sculptor within, patiently crafting a masterpiece. 7. Stoic Symphony, blending privacy and practice for a virtuous life. In the harmonious melody of Stoicism, two seemingly discordant notes, privacy and practice, coalesce to create a beautiful symphony for a virtuous life. While the tenets of Stoicism might beckon you to share your wisdom and guide others, there's an undercurrent of quietude that pulsates within its core. Embracing this privacy, far from being a betrayal of Stoic ideals, strengthens your practice and paves the way for a life of flourishing. Imagine a sculptor meticulously chiseling away at a rough block of marble. The initial process is solitary, a deep contemplation between the artist and the stone. Every blow of the hammer, every measured scrape, is a private conversation that shapes the form within. Likewise, Stoic practice thrives in the quietude of introspection. Examining your judgments, desires, and aversions requires a safe space free from external validation or judgment to confront your vulnerabilities and biases. This internal dialogue, this wrestling with your perceptions, is the bedrock of Stoic growth. Sharing this process prematurely, before it's fully formed, risks introducing distortions or seeking approval, hindering your ability to arrive at your own authentic understanding. The boisterous pursuit of virtue can easily morph into self-righteousness. When you constantly trumpet your Stoic practices or newfound equanimity, it can overshadow the genuine transformation and paint a picture of self-importance. True virtue, as the Stoics believed, is a quiet strength, a deep well of resilience that manifests itself not in pronouncements but in actions. By keeping your practice private, you cultivate sincerity and allow your virtue to radiate organically through your interactions with the world. It becomes woven into the fabric of your being, a guiding light in your decision-making, rather than a performance for external validation. Think of a wise old tree, its roots firmly anchored in the earth, its branches reaching towards the sky. It has weathered countless storms, yet stands tall, a silent testament to enduring strength. Similarly, a Stoic who guards their practice cultivates inner fortitude. The storms of life, setbacks, frustrations, and losses are inevitable. But by nurturing your Stoic principles in the quietude of your own mind, you build an unshakable core. When the storms hit, you can draw upon this inner reserve, meeting challenges with reason and resilience, without needing the prop of external validation or public displays of Stoicism. There's a time and place for sharing Stoic wisdom, of course, but let it be a natural overflow from your own transformation, a genuine desire to uplift and guide others who might resonate with your philosophy. When your practice is private and your character speaks for itself, your words will carry the weight of authenticity and inspire others to embark on their own Stoic journeys. The world needs more Stoics, yes, but it needs them to be the embodiment of the philosophy, not merely its herald. Stoicism is a deeply personal philosophy. It's about aligning your beliefs and actions, about becoming the best version of yourself. By keeping your practice private, you create a sacred space for self-discovery and growth. You become the sculptor and the marble, meticulously shaping your character into a masterpiece of virtue, radiating quiet strength and unwavering integrity, the truest expression of a Stoic life. In our pursuit of Stoicism, we discover a profound truth. Safeguarding certain aspects of our lives isn't just about hiding from judgmental eyes. Discretion becomes a sculptor, chiseling away at external distractions to reveal the bedrock of inner peace. By protecting the sanctity of our thoughts, emotions, and intentions, we erect a fortress around our well-being. This fortress filters out the noise, the unsolicited opinions, and the social pressures that can easily derail us. It's a testament to the Stoic belief that true control lies within, not in the whims of the external world. This inward focus extends organically to our relationships. By exercising prudence in what we share about loved ones, we not only honor their privacy but also cultivate a deeper well of trust and mutual respect. In a world seemingly obsessed with oversharing, Stoicism stands as a beacon, urging us to prioritize genuine connections built on shared values and virtues. It compels us to seek fulfillment from the richness of authentic relationships, not the fleeting validation of external sources. Similarly, guarding our personal finances and possessions aligns seamlessly with Stoic teachings on the transitory nature of material wealth. We live in a society that often equates self-worth with conspicuous consumption and the relentless pursuit of more. Stoicism, however, offers a liberating alternative, embracing simplicity and moderation. By choosing not to flaunt our possessions, we cultivate humility and a sense of detachment from the external. We come to understand that true abundance stems from cultivating inner virtues, wisdom, temperance, and justice, rather than from the accumulation of fleeting possessions. Stoicism gently guides us to shift our focus from the ephemeral trinkets of wealth to the enduring values that truly matter. In essence, Stoicism offers a timeless roadmap for navigating the complexities of modern life with equanimity and wisdom. By embracing the principles of privacy, we embark on a transformative journey towards inner tranquility and moral clarity. In a world characterized by constant noise and distraction, Stoicism serves as a guiding light, illuminating the path towards genuine fulfillment and flourishing. As we integrate these principles into our daily lives, we discover a profound truth. True freedom lies not in manipulating external circumstances, but in cultivating an unshakable inner fortress, a fortress built with the bricks of virtue and the mortar of resilience. This inner sanctuary becomes our refuge, a place where we can find peace and purpose amidst the ever-changing tides of life.